everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
Just gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Oh my god, look at your
I'm not
toad.
hearing you. Why am I not hearing you? Yeah. Oh, okay. There you are. Okay.
Just turning it all up. I was just saying to everyone, I had my sunglasses on. I was like, interesting, it's so dark in here. Oh, that's why my paints look so dark, because my sunglasses are on.
Yes, that will do it.
I got a new mister. I'm very excited about it. It was $4. And
Ooh,
it's like got
the
a
mister?
yeah, I think it's like it's for cleaning, it's like a
Yeah.
clean bottle. But I
Yeah.
love the color, and it's just it's got a nice long mist, you know what I mean? Like it's not so much like quick spray. So I'm loving it.
Oh, that's cool.
What do you use? Do you use a mister or sprayer?
No, I've never really used a mister.
Right.
Not like anti-mister. It's just I feel like I always end up. My kids always steal it, and then I don't know where it is, and then it's not worth it. So.
Well, I bought 3 water bottles, like little, spray bottles, so everyone had one. And then my daughter broke hers because she filled it up with who knows what. And then I come into the studio and it's gone. I'm like, no, I bought you your own. If you broke it, that's on you, man. That's on you.
It is.
Happy, what is it, Wednesday? No, Thursday.
Thursday for me.
Thursday,
and Friday for you.
Yeah, it's Friday morning. Just saw a huge water dragon.
You did?
It was right at the bottom of my store. Yes. So I, I don't know all of Huon's friends' parents that well. I'm like, can you come pick them up? I can't leave the house. My daughter's like in bed. And then there's this huge water dragon blocking the steps and the pathway. And he's super Australian. I'm like, what do I do here? Do I just like jump over it? What do I do?
Yeah.
He's like, I think just if you leave it alone, it'll leave you alone. I'm like, but it's blocking the path. Like it's like 5 feet, these water dragons. Anyway, welcome in everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm going to just grab my pencil. Where is it? There it is. How was your day? You were busy.
Busy. Yeah. I'm tired. I'm looking forward to the weekend, but my only issue is we have a wedding this weekend, and then my kids have theater this weekend. I mean, oh no, for us, not for them, right?
Yeah, for them. Amazing September wedding.
Happy wedding, right? So
okay, is it local though? Like do you have to travel?
Yeah. But I mean, the cost of babysitters and all those things.
Yeah.
So, But anywho, everybody, we're painting frogs and toads today, and I'm Toad, and Chelsea is Frog. So Toad, and she has Frog. Yep.
And I'm gonna do kind of like a tree frog style. I did like a classic tree frog, like when we first, planned this, and I can't find it. So that was just like a one of those blue-green frogs. So I kind of grabbed him, but I think this is actually easier because I had him like hooked on a branch before, and it was actually pretty complicated. So I'm happy I've switched. Okay. So this is more simple. I think we should just start if everyone is here.
I'm gonna use colored or watercolor pencils. Is there a preferred color I should lay down or?
Yep, I just said that before you popped on. So you can either lean into like a lime green and a blue or like a lime green and burnt sienna. I really like putting the burnt sienna inside my green. Okay. So I've just got like this glime. I can't remember. I think this is M gram. I don't even remember what that is. Like a limey green we're going to start with, and then we can layer on our shadows. This one even has like a turquoise in it. Actually, I think I used these 3 colors right here for my frog. So that's a Davies gray, lime green, and a turquoise. Okay. And I laid down that Davies gray and then kind of started filling in. But I do like pulling in a little bit of that burnt sienna. I think it kind of warms him up a bit.
It does. Yeah, for sure.
Pretty cute.
For sure.
Hey guys, I'm going to put a witch hat on mine, and you can either have him sitting on whatever you want. That one's a mushroom, that one's a rock, or just have him sitting there. I kind of like how he perches. It's actually easier to foreshorten his body a little bit. So when we are starting, the easiest thing for me is to kind of just make sure we've got enough space. So let's start our frog kind of like 2/3 down your page. Yeah. Just so we're making room for that hat. And then we can even just sneak in like a little rock on this one. So how am I going to start this? I'm going to start actually with my rock. So I'm just going to put, or a mushroom, or whatever you guys want, a log. I'm going to just make sure I have enough space there for him because his he is going to have like quite a few little digits coming on there. And let's just kind of round like a semicircle, like a rounded off semicircle for his body here. He's kind of all one section, like so.
Okay.
And then we're going to put his legs on each side. So again, just small semicircles. And we're going to foreshorten his toes. So they kind of look like little toe beans. So just little circles, really.
You would say the body, like this thing goes about halfway up. Is that accurate?
Yeah, this is kind of his body, and then I'm going to put his face in on top of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to make sure, like I don't know if you guys want to do this, but I'm going to do a witch hat on mine or a wizard hat. So I'm trying to leave some room for that, but we can also do little baby wizard hats. We'll see how we go. So 2 legs, and then I'm doing 4 little of those toe beans. If anyone can see, maybe I'll switch I was showing you guys my mister, but let's go a little more like that. Hi, Haley. Hi, Kendra. Okay.
Hi, Alexis.
You can sneak a couple little toe beans right there. And then his arms are similar. You know, this has actually reminded me of the axolotl we did.
Yeah.
Because he's got the same sort of body shape. He's got those shoulders that kind of wrap around. And then he's got I think I'm just going to do 3 long fingers. And then he's got those round circles on his fingers, those little froggy toes like that. And then this one, I kind of tucked it in. I kind of just didn't do them all. But this one, I kind of like the ones where you can actually see his little circles on his toes.
Yeah. I do too, actually.
Wrapping that around. But if you can do a lot of that with your... Ooh. Is that a cat?
Yeah. She just, made herself known.
Cute. So I'm just going to kind of pull. Maybe one can be overlapped. And I'm just going to pull those little froggy toes. Who is drawing with us today? Just show us hands.
Yep. Drive by cat, Alexis. Drive by cat. For sure.
Drive by cat. Hi, Kendra. Yeah. So you're using watercolor pencils. Cool.
I am. Yes.
Cool color. Okay, and then so he's got basically like his mouth is the widest part of your painting, or it's almost as much as his knees. So when we do this mouth, we're keeping that in mind. But the first thing I actually want to do is about a 1/2 inch up off his neck. Is I'm going to put in his eyes.
Yeah,
his massive, big, massive eyes, and then I'm going to get his mouth in there right away. So his mouth is just like a very like subtle V shape, and it's going to extend past his eyes, actually. Big froggy mouth. And a lot of this shadowing is going to be done just with the watercolor, but if we can just get his eyes and his frog mouth in place. And then what you do up here is up to you. If you want to do like larger eyes or eyes closer together, we're just going to kind of round that off. But just make sure that his frog mouth is really kind of coming up parallel to your knee-ish. You don't have to, but I just think it looks cuter if his mouth is pretty big,
Yeah.
I remember still in school we did this play, like the wide mouth frog, and me and my friends were these 3 wide mouth frogs. Hi, Janice! And I still remember that song, and it's weird what you remember as a kid, but wide mouth frog.
Wide mouth frogs.
Wide mouth frog. So sort of like that. And then we can do details later, but that's, his little nose in there. We can give him a little bit of little wrinkles under his eyes. If you guys want, we can put our pupils in there. Sure, let's just do it. I'm going to leave a highlight. I like to do all this stuff more with paint, but maybe for this purpose we'll do. Whoa, he's pretty cute. Okay, he's pretty cute. This sketch was last night when I was sketching. It was pretty dark, so it got a lot better light today.
I'm jealous.
Oh, show. Thank you, everyone, for loving the live. Okay. The first hat that I did, I liked better than my second hat, and I'm trying to figure out why. I think it was smaller. I'm going to try to follow that. So we're just going to do a brim that kind of starts right kind of at the bottom of his eyes, just like a little semicircle, like so. Whoop. I guess that's not a semicircle. What is that called? A flattened oval. That's not what it's called. It has a word. Flattened oval. And then, just get your little witch hat up. And that can be kind of skinny and wonky, or it could like fold over. You could do whatever you want. You could do some stars. You could do stripes. I almost did stars on my last one. Maybe I'll do some stars on this one. Where is my... Or maybe we should just do stripes for simplicity. I mean, he's pretty cute with the stripes.
Oh, yeah.
But I did think I might want to like pull my witch's hat over this time. I was going to maybe I'll do that and I'll add a star. But you guys don't have to. I'm going to add a star onto the end of my hat because it's super cute. Yeah. And that's kind of it. That's kind of our basic sketch. I would say in general, my frog is too long. I wish I had left more rock, but I'm also on a pretty small piece of paper. So I'm using the postcard today. If anything, I would have maybe left more rock, but that's okay. He's more upright. This guy's a bit slouchy.
That's okay because my toad's going to be pretty slouchy. They're pretty low to the ground. So
yes,
a little bit different.
Should we sketch yours or should we do a first layer here?
I say we do first layer.
Okay, I'm just rolling that eraser and getting rid of those hard lines. And I'm
just going in with my other colored pencil and sharpening up some of those corners. So just a darker olive color.
Yep. Nice. So I know it looks like I kind of erased a lot of it. If you can see your lines, awesome. And I had someone the other day, I don't remember what it was, asked if they could record the tutorials. And I think I'm going to say no. What do you think about that? Has anyone asked you that?
I mean, it's not like we don't, or I mean, I post them. So
yes, exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
I know that you don't do that when you're living with somebody else, right? I mean, it was nice of them to ask. Like, they didn't have to do that. Like, anybody could potentially do that at any time and we wouldn't know, you know? So
totally. I just wanted your thoughts on that. I mean, ideally, no.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want them taking, potentially reposting and taking credit for a tutorial that we do. So there's that, you know. We want people to come and see these things.
She was like, I want to know if I can record it because I work at an old folks home. And I was like, I'll ask Christine. I mean, they are on YouTube.
Oh, so. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think for me, if I post it on YouTube, she can just show them that, you know?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, I need a big sip of coffee.
I'm going with my water now since I have all of my parts.
She's going for it.
All right. Yeah.
I'm going to lay down that Davies gray.
Okay.
It's kind of just like a greeny gray, pretty light. And I'm going to throw down that. I'm going to keep my eyes out of this, though. I'm going to make red or brown eyes. So I'm going to lay down that green all over the frog other than his eyeballs. I know we are moving fast, you guys.
Now, is the belly lighter in color or no?
I'm going to do like on the sides of his arms, like more like dark, but yes, under his belly is lighter than like his chin and the sides. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So you can start putting shadows like in those. Whoopsie, that had a little bit of pigment on there. Like in those creases of his armpit and stuff. But yeah, and we're going to drop shadow under his chin, and then we're going to drop shadow in the creases of those bellies.
I think it's interesting that you're going in with like the shadow first. Like, is that what you're doing? That's what it sounds like you're doing.
I'm just doing a one layer over top.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to shadow with like a darker. This was like my base on my first frog. This Davies gray. It's pretty light, but it is great. You know, it's got that cool.
Yeah.
Cool color to it.
I find that I almost always go in yellow with a lot of things first. I don't know, maybe because yellow is not a very strong pigment and you can easily layer over it. And I always find that almost all things I have include yellow. And yellow is not my favorite color, but I do like using it in these things.
I think when we were doing a lot of those fish, I was like, and I'm going in yellow, you know, that was the base. That was the base for me, for sure. I think they all got the light shining on them. And yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Thinking about what paints I want to use tonight. I'm not even sure. I have my CJ paints, but this guy's so bright. I almost feel like I should be going in with fluorescence. Maybe I will.
Yeah, do it.
Let's do fluorescence.
So that's that.
CJ's glow in the dark ones, though. I haven't tried them yet, but I do have.
You got them?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I will.
Kendra says I like to watch them on YouTube so I can pause to catch up. Totally. Yeah. I get it. I think that's what most people, you know, even say on their YouTube channels is like, just pause it. You know, you don't need to just sit and watch the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, so that's that first layer. And while it's wet on wet, let's drop like a darker green or what you're saying, your fluorescence. And we're just going to make a few shadows underneath that armpit and a few on these little finger digits. Do you have people painting on your side? This is the one thing
I don't know. Alexis said Chelsea is 100% asking about my extended warranty, and I love it. And I'm not sure what that means.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not sure.
I'm like, I haven't had coffee, Alexis. That's too early. Are we talking insurance? I like to watch lives, so I get a bit of idea of how you do it. Yeah, totally. I think so too. And we get to chat, so it's fun.
Yeah.
And then dropping underneath that chin area, so like quite a dark
shadowy.
Shadow, shadowy area, just because that kind of defines that shape of his smile or whatever that is. Smile. DJ was doing lots of frogs. I noticed last week.
Was he?
Frogs.
I feel kind of out of the loop lately.
Yeah, he was doing like kind of larger mushrooms with like tiny frogs. This was back when we were like actually going to do the frogs.
Yes.
Like, okay. Oh my God, we're doing frogs too. He's like, yeah, you guys always copy me. But they were cute. They were like these little derpy, like wrapped around the mushroom. They were quite sweet.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty cute. So I have seen his frogs with his palette. That's okay. That's okay, Kendra. All good in the hood. All good, Kendra.
I don't think I ever use my fluorescents like I do during Halloween.
Which ones are you using?
These ones were made by a handmade paint maker, and she doesn't make any anymore. But you can find lots of these anywhere. I'm sure you can. I haven't gone shopping recently, but these were made by, I don't even know if it says it on here. I don't think it does. Oh, God. I can't remember. When I remember, I'll mention it. But right now,
okay. No worries.
Either way, I just don't use them that much. So it's fun to be using them now. That's for sure. Yeah. Actually, what I might do is I want to scoot away for just a second because I do have CJs. I could see this looking really good with like a glow in the dark on the top.
Oh, yeah. Cool. All right. I'm going to drop in the hat right now. So for my hat, I'm actually going to start my hat with like an ultramarine, or you could use like a cobalt. And actually, I'm going to underlayer that hat with blue. But you guys can just drop in black if you want. I just kind of like how the blue, this one, I started that way. And look how cute it kind of picks up the blue of the frog, you know?
Yes. I'll be right back. Alexis is not painting with us, but she's in love with our frogs.
Yay. Thank you for being here. So yes, I'm going to just come in and tuck that hat. So this is like kind of the under brim of that hat, kind of behind his eyeballs. And I'm just this is kind of tricky, just kind of painting that negative painting, trying to keep as much white space on that eye as I can. So let's I'm being pretty careful here, like so.
Okay, I'm back.
Nice. You're back. You found it.
Yes. So it's this
one.
How
is the situation going with your pets? Oh yeah, nice.
And so like they look pretty light, but I think you have to like activate them with one of those UV lights, and then it'll light up real nice when we're done. So
cool.
Yeah, what I might do is I might go over it with one of these like fluorescent ones, and then just kind of see how it looks.
I was a bit confused because I was on his live and I was like, oh, look at your glow in the darks. He's like, well, they're not really glow in the darks. They're black light. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Right. Is that different? And then I was like, oh, yeah, that is different. Like, that's a different thing, right? So,
yeah.
Either way, very cool.
Either way.
Okay, so you guys, I'm probably going to leave it-ish there. Maybe I'll drop a teeny bit of black into that blue, just wet on wet. Like so. I'm just trying to think what color I'm going to do my star. Maybe a blue.
All right. You did a darker, the inside is darker, right? Or no? The inside of the hat?
Yeah, I did like an indigo, and then I dropped a bit of black in there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna kind of pull a broken-ish line kind of up the sides. And all right. Yeah, I changed camera holders. I think this is better for tutorials. Actually, it's lower, so I can see the screen.
What are you using?
It's just like a really cheapy little one from Kmart here. It's just like a lower one, phone holder.
You still have Kmart?
Yeah.
What?
I know. It's not the same though. It's not North America Kmart. It's more Target-y. In fact, I went to the Target here kind of getting excited because Target here was never really that good. Target was kind of to Kmart. And I went to Target last weekend and I was really disappointed because it had a lot of like the Kmart brand homeware stuff.
Oh my
So I was
God.
like, what is going on here? Like, I don't know if they're affiliated. I don't know if Kmart bought, if any Australians on here, let me know. But I feel like they're affiliated here. They still have the Target clothing brand, but they very much had like a lot of Kmart, which they call Anco, which it's an acronym for something, Kmart something. Most of all their dishes and all that stuff is all. So they're definitely affiliated here.
Interesting.
Yeah, kind of weird. I know, Kmart, so long ago.
Yeah, I mean, we still have like real close by. We have an old building, like an old Kmart building that they use for like haunted houses and stuff during the holidays, where they just basically there was like people lined up out the door to go through like a haunted house kind of a deal.
That's cool. Yeah, it's more of like a Walmart,
as it were. Yeah,
it's kind of a Walmart. We don't have Walmart here. Although I just noticed, I almost just lost it. We finally have Costco. There was no Costco here. They just put a Costco.
We don't have one. We're waiting for one to be built. Yeah.
Right. So what's your closest one? Toronto? Or what's your...
I've never been to Costco, so I don't know.
You've never been ever?
Never, ever.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
Well, I guess if you don't know it, then you maybe don't miss it, you know?
Yeah, no, but I mean, you see it all over the internet, and then you're like, oh, am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. But...
yeah, it is something. It's different, you know. It's like if you've never had Target. It's its own thing. But they don't.
How much is it? I mean, is it similar to like Sam's Club or BJ's? Like those are like what I feel like are probably the equivalent to that. Do you know what those are?
I think I've been to Sam's Club. I mean, you have to have a membership for Costco.
Yeah,
it's technically for business owners. Yeah, it's for business owners, and then it's just basically buying in bulk. You know, when you buy a peanut butter, it comes in like a 3-pack, or like when you're buying toilet paper, it's like the size of half of your car. So it's like, I always think of Costco as like it's trying to set up for someone who owns like a cafe or something, you know, like everything's massive in bulk.
Right.
You know, even like the milks and the eggs are all like, it's like 36 eggs per pack or whatever. It's all just like super size. And so I think families love it because, yeah, you can get all your stuff.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. But then I wasn't sure. And I'm like, I mean, everyone talks about it. It's like this great thing. And I'm like, is it just the same thing as those other two that do the membership thing? But, you know, it sounds to me like there's branding there. Like they sell certain things that you just can't get anywhere. Like it would be like a Trader Joe's, but for, you know.
It membership. It's kind of a Trader Joe's bulk in a way. Like, I don't know. And all Costco's are different as well. So I think the American Costco is way better than Kendra. You might disagree. With the Canadian Costco, just because it has more organic gluten-free stuff. So for me, it's worth driving across the border and going to Costco. In general, they kind of lean more into like, there's always a health food option or like, you know, gluten-free or vegan option with the snacks, like the kids bars, for example, for school are just like 48 packs of, you know, gluten-free nut bars or whatever. Like, and it always seems to be sourced really well. I heard that they take kind of like Trader Joe's. They kind of like spend a lot of energy sourcing good products.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm done here.
Vanessa, these are the frogs. These are the frogs. She's about to hit a toad. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm good here. So I'm going to leave that there and then we can just go in. Okay. We could do the eyeballs if we wanted, but I think I'm going to leave mine. I don't want it to bleed.
Yeah. I'm afraid it'll bleed into the hat. So I think I'm going to leave mine.
Yeah. Cute. All right.
So I'm going to go complete opposite on colors just with this one. So
okay.
I'm really going to be leaning into the warm brown tones, like the yellows and the sepias.
Okay.
And then,
oh my God, look how cute he is.
he's so cute. And then hopefully he turns out just as good. Like this was really on the fly earlier, but then I'm gonna give him bat wings to go with like the little theme that we've got
Halloween
going
vibes.
Yes, for the Halloween vibes. So
Paper I want to use. Bear with me. I might cut that one. Just a second. What paper are you on? You're using the postcard.
I was using Meeden, but now I'm switching over to Balhung because I don't feel like pulling the paper off my Meeden. I just want to work on 2 blocks at the same time. So
okay.
I'm just gonna grab this Balhung block. I think this is rough press. Yeah, it's rough press. Though I considered using my hot press because I do have a hot press Meeden that I was using for all that testing that we did, or that I did back in like last week. It seems so long ago. It's not, but it seems very long ago.
Yeah, this guy's hot press, and now I'm going to switch to cold. So, sorry, you're doing hot press for your toad or cold?
No, I'm doing cold. This is rough press, actually.
Oh, rough press. Okay. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Kill. Look at your toad. So cute. I love him.
He's super cute. I'm debating on what I'm probably going to do. Watercolor pencil again. Maggie, I'm in the middle of a live right now. No, I know. I'm debating. I think I'm going to start with actually this peach color for the base as I'm sketching it out, but I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to be doing it the landscape way instead of the portrait way, so that I can get the wings on either side of him. Because I know it doesn't have it there now, but he's going to have bat wings.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, kind of like you, but for me, I started with the eyes, and I'm not putting anything on his head. So make the eyes as tall as you want them. So I'm going to try and just do this like, I want to be mindful of the wings though, like a scoop. And then of course the scoop, like almost like bear ears. Yeah. Almost like bear ears. It's kind of where I'm starting, though they're going to be the eyes, but that's kind of where I'm starting.
I should start over more.
Thanks, Cindy. Oh, Cindy, did you see all of my new emojis? Aren't they great? They're so cute. I got Halloween pigeon emojis.
Cute.
Yes. I think you're the first one to notice them.
Canva? Is that what you're doing? Are those just Canva stickers?
No, I use ChatGPT. And I make them through ChatGPT.
Oh.
Yeah. So like they help me with the ideas, and then I redo them on Procreate, and then I put them back out into the world. So
I see.
All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go out and just make some like extra wide on the outside of those eyes. So I'm going to plop out 2 little cheeks, and then I'm going to basically work on the mouth next, but it's going to be an unhappy mouth. So it's going to be like this.
Big mouth.
Yes, but yours was more of like a happy one, whereas mine is like a sad one, like down face.
Yeah, down face.
Yeah. Down face. And then I basically make the scoopy part of his like chin here. I'm not going to outline it all the way, but I do like to outline it a little bit so I have like an idea as to where to put the body. So he's going to have a bigger bottom part than he is a top part.
Okay.
So he's just got that big like that. It looks like his lip is sticking out.
It does a little.
Yeah, and then you can see like there's going to be more shadow down here than actual line work. So then from here, this is where, and this is going to feel pretty similar to your frog, only it's going to be wider and more low to the ground. So the eyes do not line up with the body. Like they line up with the mouth, but they don't line up with the body. The body plops out. He's a chubby guy. So we're going to pop him out a little bit.
Yep.
And let's see. I think I actually went a little farther than the mouth. So let me just go a little bit farther than the mouth. Like that. And then over here, this is where the kind of the hip and the foot goes. So kind of like this, like bloop, bloop.
Bloop, bloop. Yep.
Yep. And then the arms are going to be very much like the frog arms. So from right underneath or the corner of the chin, it's got that little joint. And they're skinny. They're like these skinny little arms. And then I did it on the other side over here as well. So this is actually ends up being more like the outside angle where you can see the body here. You can't see the body over here. You just see the arm. So here I would curl this in again. That joint, skinny little arm, joints. I'm hoping I didn't make this too big. We might have to go with small bat wings on this, but that's okay.
That could be cute.
Yeah. And then I just curl the leg out a little bit over here behind the arm. So the back leg is kind of curled out like that. He's like a Buddha frog.
I like it.
And then the last bit I did in my sketching part, outside of going back for the eyes, is for the toes, I just went and did like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Maybe something's tucked behind, but underneath it, I just kind of go 1, 2, where do I want the toes? And then go like that. And then it's going to eventually sketch out kind of like this. So they look a little bit more webbed. But that idea of like 1, 2, 3, you can separate them if you want to. And the little toes. And then over here, same thing. 1, 2, 3, maybe a toe is tucked in behind the others. And then it's almost like little lollipop toes where you're creating like the bones and then you can like paint webbing in between them if you want to later on. Yeah, that looks perfect.
Cute. I had to kind of widen my eyes. I think they were too close together. Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty much the sketch. The base is kind of like a round little belly on the bottom, which I think you already have. And then as far as the eyes go, you can make them as wide or as little as you want. But then you're going to like the actual, like, it's going to go across like this. So it's going to be a wide black pupil.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not a circle.
Not a circle. But again, it depends on how big you want your eyes to be. So I think I actually want mine to be a little bit bigger than that. But you can see they're kind of like the horizontal eyes, like a goat. In there. Okay.
And does he have nostrils too, or
yes.
No?
Yep, they're like right in here. They're where the other one is. So they're pretty similar that way.
Cute.
And then as far as like the wings go, I'm gonna wait on that. I would rather just work on the frog first. So
yeah, we don't have to. I mean, I might add a hat.
You're gonna add a hat, you said?
Well, I don't know. I went too close to the side, so we'll see. I'm just gonna get him painted first.
I think I'm gonna do tiny bat wings. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I think I'm gonna paint those in freehand. So from this point, So from this point, I'm probably going to use CJ's palette, which is just a mix of really warm tones. I'm going to start off with the lighter of the tones. So I'm probably going to use some sort of like warm yellow. It could be like a gamboge. It could be a Hansa. It doesn't really matter. Ultimately, you get to pick, right? Like you get to decide what colors you want everything to be. But I'm going to go over the whole thing in just this color. And with my watercolor crayon underneath, that's going to blend out and make it a little more orangey and peachy as I go.
So tell us about your watercolor crayon technique. Is this just what you like sketching with because it adds something, or is it just safer without the graphite, or what's the deal?
I like it more because there's less graphite when I'm done. Like I don't see the graphite through the painting,
right?
And I can still maintain some sense of like transparency, because sometimes with the graphite you have to, like for me, I only erase it so well, and then I look down on it, I'm like, oh, I got to cover that up with mixed media because it looks too dark through the painting. So the only problem with that is that you generally have to feel pretty confident about not making too many mistakes as you draw. For me, you can see like I scribbled the eyes a little bit, but I can work with that. Like I can blend some of that like scribbled pencil in there because it'll just blend out. So I think that's why I've been doing it more lately, just because I'm not like I want to I want to use mixed media, but I don't want it to look like I'm covering something up. And I think sometimes I worry that that's what I do. I'm spending so much time covering stuff up with mixed media that I don't want to lose the transparency of something.
I get it. It's too bad that they don't have like a, you know how they have like
erasable?
Well, just like a watercolor pencil that's just neutral. I mean, I guess you could just use a neutral color. But you know how they have those like blue, like architect pencils? That would be great if they had like a one in watercolor that you could just use for any sketch. You know, like just like a watercolor pencil that's just like not a color. I guess you could just use like a beige. I have a few of them. I just don't have enough of them to be like using. I've only got probably like, well, maybe I do have a pack of them, but I've got nice ones. I'll probably only like 7 of them, so I wouldn't be able to use them for everything, you know, for this frog. Yeah. But it would be good to have one that's like a neutral that you could use on everything.
I have some pink ones, but I never use them because they just end up looking too pink to me when I'm putting it down. So, alas. What I'm doing right now is just going in and adding a bit more of this yellow to areas where I imagine there's going to be a buildup in shadow, but I'm not going like Like even the toes, I'm putting them a little bit in those little toes, but not all of them. Because I'm really.
Yeah. Do you have yours sitting on something? Can you send me one with a mushroom?
No, not right now. I don't. Right now, I do not. But you can. You certainly can. I did on the initial one that I did.
I just feel like mine's floating, but I could always add it after.
Yeah. I mean, you know me. I'm a fan of floating art generally. Let me see if I have my original one. So I did this one yesterday, and I wasn't super fond of it, but I wasn't sure if it was because it was like in the dark and I couldn't see it.
I like that sparkle.
Yeah, it's very sparkly. He was a sleepy toad on top of that mushroom, kind of like what you had done earlier. But I didn't want to repeat what you were doing either, so I just kind of stepped away from it and let it be.
Just do a rock. I just feel like I'll just do some rock. He's going to be on a rock. Little toad on a rock.
Yeah, do it. I mean, you could also do grass or whatever, you know?
Yeah, I just feel like his toes need to be hooked on something. So anyway, I'm just dropping some gray.
Okay.
In here, maybe a little bit of it. Vanessa says, I love him on the mushroom. Isn't he cute? Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, at your leisure, add what you would like. So if you're going to do something like this and you want a mushroom, put a mushroom, you know?
Yep, you can do a log.
If you want to do it, yes. Oh, a log is a good idea. That's a good one. I could see myself doing that one here for sure.
Yeah, a little log. Little frog on a log, toad on a log, whatever. Yep. Yeah, so we have cane toads here that come out kind of when it's raining. And they're so gross. They actually, they secrete. Their glands secrete, not slime, but I think it's when they're feeling threatened. And usually they're on the road, so I'm about to hit them with my car. They're a problem in Australia. They got brought over sometime, I think, from Europe, and they've just gone crazy.
Yeah.
And they are apparently, like, if you lick them, you can get high. So there's that. So they're a big problem in Australia because, you know, stupid, like, adolescents think it's fun to go pick up a cane toad and lick it and get high. But also, like, they kind of are poisonous. And so it's like, so anyway, they are a little bit slimy, but that's just here. I can't remember if we had toads in Canada. We obviously did, but I don't remember them.
I mean, we definitely have toads around here. We have them all over the place.
Really?
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. They're forest.
You're more in lake country. I think you're more in lake country, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean,
close to the lakes.
Yep. And also, like, just we have lots of, you know, little water sources too. So like Finger Lakes, we're very close to those areas. We just have a lot of like waterfalls. We have lots of that stuff.
It's more frog climate there.
Yep. And it's, you know, it's definitely, it's got, there's a lot of foresty kind of areas for these guys to hang out. Like if I take the kids outside for a fire drill, there are times where we see a toad in the grass.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Huh. How big are they?
They're not big. I would say like probably the size of like here. They could be that big. They're not real big. No, I don't usually see the big ones. I usually see the little bitty ones.
What do you have going on there on his shadow? That big shadow on his belly? Is that just underneath his?
That's underneath his chin.
Okay, so he's got like big.
Here, so you see here like where there's that kind of. I expect that's going to dry pretty light, so I'm not too worried about it right now. I'm just kind of throwing paint down.
Okay, so that's his chin.
What happens? Yep. Mm-hmm.
He's a boomba. Okay.
Yes. You almost have like one of those. It almost looks like what are those bullfrog toad? Or maybe they're just bullfrogs, but they got the huge like mouth hanging down, and they make.
Yes. What are those? Are those bullfrogs?
It might be bullfrogs. Yeah, I think so.
I think I just went way too wet in there, so I'm just gonna.
Mine looks like a weird monster right now, but I'm okay with it. We'll figure it out.
Well, we are a weird monster.
I know. I know.
Weird.
They are.
Let's be honest, they're a little bit weird. And actually, like, they kind of are, I was going to say, like, because I know we started talking about doing frog and toad a long time ago, but they are really Halloween-y because a lot of witches have their frogs, you know?
They do.
There's a lot of witches with their little frogs, and they hang out. They're pretty on. I think they're on theme.
They are. They are.
They're pretty cute.
All right, I think I need to let this dry. Otherwise,
Me too.
I'm going to pull out my heat gun. Yeah. It's going a little too far, but it needs to dry. It almost looks like he has a tooth. He doesn't have a tooth.
Oh, that would be cute. Do like a little underbite. Underbite? Yeah.
Teeth. Yes, but they don't have teeth. So
I think still cute.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to set him aside and we're going to go back to yours. We okay with that?
Yep, let's go back. So I'm going to drop in his eyes right away. I used a lot. So this
Hi,
one
Archie Lotus.
I used red / sienna for those eyes, or you could do brown. There's a lot of red-eyed frogs, but you guys just choose whatever. But I think
I don't know if I've ever seen a red-eyed frog.
Really?
Really?
I'll send you one. I'm like, I'll send you.
I mean, I've seen like the tree frog ones, but I think that's about it. I don't think I've seen much else other than that. All right.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. So I'm gonna do, like I was gonna say, like a reddy brown eyeball. I think it looks very cute to leave that highlight in. So we've got the red, and then we've got the black pupil, but leave like that one I left, and that one I had to go in with bleed proof white. Okay. So whatever you need to do, people, if you need to leave that white, go for it. If you can't, go back in with gouache or a gel pen or whatever you want to do. Whatever you do.
Aw, thanks, Artsy Lotus. All those lightning bolts, so nice. I appreciate you. I need to like add some more shadows to this, so I think I'm gonna add some like more muted greens instead of just all of these super bright greens. So
good idea.
Then it just creates a little bit more contrast, and it doesn't look so one-toned. Because the highlights are a vibe, but you don't want to lose the
yes.
You don't want to lose the texture of all of where everything is supposed to be either. So
totes. So definitely need to blacken up my hat a little bit here. Anyway, so I just got that brown, and then I'm gonna come in here with that pupil. How are your kids settling at school? Are they feeling
they're
like
great?
They're in the flow?
No, they're real good. Everything's going good that way, thankfully.
Oh, good.
Which I appreciate. It does make my life easier. Though, so this is the only thing that's super annoying, and I don't say this to be like poo-poo on, Judaism, but this time of year is always really tough for us because there's Jewish holidays, and we are not practicing Jewish. My husband was raised Jewish, but we send our son to a Jewish after-school program, and this time of year, they're always closed. And so we're always kind of racing around to figure out where to send our kid after school, which is really difficult. Like it's always this time of year, and it's just always just really difficult to try and find something that's going to, because he doesn't take the bus home. The girls do. The girls are fine, but he takes the bus to that program. So then, my husband's running around trying to, because I don't have to, but then like he has meetings, and then I'm going to pick him up at those meetings because my husband can't get out of his, like he'll take him, but he can't take him home from there. So then it's just a lot of extra stuff to do.
And he can't go home with the girls. It's too
young. Because yes, partially that. I mean, it's not like we don't leave him home alone with them sometimes. That's like really not the issue. There's no transportation to get him home. So like the bus that he takes is set up to take him to the after school program. It's not set up to take him home. And so they're not going to just change it because of the Jewish holiday. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So he's not at the same school as the girls.
No, he's at an elementary school. The girls are at a middle school.
Oh, right. So, yeah. So it's weird. There's no middle school here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's so weird. I totally forgot. Like when you were saying that, I'm like, wait, can't they all go together? But yeah, right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. No, they're not all at the same school.
Right. And when does middle school start? Grade 6?
Well, no, for my kids, it's grade 5, but in my school, it's grade 6. So it just depends on the district that you're in, I think.
Right.
Every district does it a little bit differently. So
don't worry, Nancy. Yep, it's going to be posted on YouTube, or you can just jump right in. I mean, feel free. It's not,
it's pretty low key.
Pretty low key today. Yeah. I'm doing, a random thing on a little witchy frog. I didn't have a very good sleep last night, so I'm just like, chill. We're chilling.
Yeah.
No stress.
Oh, I forgot I had that stone that he was sitting on. Oops.
Yeah, I'm going to pop that gray in here now just to give him a little bit more perch. Perchy. Vibes.
I'm happy tomorrow's Friday, though. That's nice.
Yeah, totally.
Well, and I told you about the whole flea thing. So, like, that's been a giant pain in my butt this week because it was my fault. Like the whole thing was my fault. Like
why is it your fault? How's
because
it your fault? I'm like, wait, what?
They told me, and I didn't give them fleas, but like they told me when I had taken the kitten to the vet the first time, they're like, there are like little leftover dead flea carcasses laying on her, so it's very possible that she could be. And I was like, oh, okay. And they're like, you're going to need to get her flea medication. And I'm like, yes, absolutely. And then I didn't. I just totally did not.
Why didn't they give you flea medication? Can't you get it there?
Yeah, but they just are like, you can just get this. This is the good one to get, probably because it's more expensive to get it there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
like, just go and get yourself. Well, I didn't. And now, honestly, the poor dog, especially, like she was acting so weird, and I couldn't figure out why. Because I'm like, what is wrong with her? Like, why is she acting this way? And it's just been so busy that I totally screwed up, and I feel really bad about it. But then, then all week, all I'm doing is like chasing this whole thing, because then all of them had it. Like all of them had it. And so then I had to go like the medication for all of them, the collars for all of them. It was horrible, Cindy. It was horrible.
That's so horrible.
It was just, and I blamed myself. So like on top of that, I felt bad, and then I'm like, the whole house.
Well, then you got COVID.
And then I got COVID. Right. And
oh my God.
So it was just, it's been a lot.
That's a lot when it rains and pours.
Yes. I mean, I will say, my students are really great. I really enjoy them. They're a nice group of kids. And I always enjoy my kids every year, but they're really like enthusiastic about learning, and I appreciate that. So that's really nice, because that's not always the case. Sometimes the kids come there because they have to, and I understand that too, but it's really nice when they're really into, bettering themselves and understanding things,
That's great. That helps. For
sure.
Sure.
But I did break up a fight today, or almost a fight. So that was
in your class?
On the way to my class.
Because you're supervising now, aren't you? Or you're doing, oh my God, my brain.
No, I'm not supervising.
Like recess and stuff? Oh,
I do have lunch duty. I do have
lunch duty. That's the word.
I do have lunch duty. But no, it wasn't that. It was just coming back from a special. One kid felt like he had been wrongly touched or pushed or whatever it was, and he was ready to come into my classroom, guns blazing, and not guns, but like his hands, was ready to destroy the other kid. And I literally had to block him and hold him back and basically tell him, you are not coming in my room. You are not coming in my room. And like I could tell he was ready to come in my room. I'm like, you're not coming in. And I'm like, you may be very justified in how angry you are right now, but you are not coming in, because you are going to create an unsafe situation. And I'm not having that. So, and I'm like, you could create an unsafe situation for yourself. You could create it for the other students in here who have nothing to do with what's going on. But, then, I'm not super thrilled with how administration handled it, because I just don't know what happened. Like, they didn't contact me afterward. They didn't tell me anything. And
that's weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
But I feel like I went in too dark on these eyes, but I just need to dry it, and it'll be better.
Yeah, you can dry and go back in with your white or whichever. So yes, I didn't really explain what I was doing, but I just threw like a very thin line for his mouth, kind of like a straightish line with a tiny little peak where that, like right under the nose. This guy's really derpy. I feel like my other guys were kind of like, yo, I'm here, I'm a wizard. This guy's like, where am I? I feel like he's a wizard. He is a wizard. He's a wizard. He's derpy. He seems like he's like a little bit out of it, but that's okay. And then same thing on those toes. I'm just kind of like adding that definition underneath the toes.
Hi
now. How's it going?
You've been busy though. You are painting almost every day with someone. You've been very busy.
Last week wasn't so busy. This week's been busier, but also kind of just with other work. Not so busy. Yeah. have some other stuff going on that I'm trying to like achieve at the moment. So I'm just a little busy right now.
Well, especially with the sick kiddos all the time. And
yeah, it makes it really hard. Like I very this morning, I was like, I'm going to have to cancel this fucking live.
Yep.
I was
know.
like,
we've canceled it what, like 4 times now? 4 times.
I know. And then I was like, I can't believe that this. So we just reschedule on a random day. And first, my daughter had this eye thing, and we were very ignorant because my son was sick all last week with this same thing. We were just like, oh, she didn't get it. You're like, yay, no one else got it. And then a week and a half later, it comes. That's a bit weird for a virus, but I think it's just going around their whole school. Like half their class is knocked out by this. I think it's influenza B. It's quite a big one. It's like a fever, 4-day fever, but yeah, I have a lot of stuff happening this weekend. So I'm like, they were supposed to go to our sleepover tonight with the grandparents. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm hour by hour. I'm like, Chelsea, she's just in bed right now with Tylenol, watching a show. I'm going to get off this and deal with what I have to deal with. Because, we planned this whole weekend. They were supposed to have a 2-night sleepover with their grandparents. And I don't know if I can send her now. So I'm just kind of panicking.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hi, Chris. It's so good to see you. And Holly's back. She's going to start painting again soon, she says. So this will be up on YouTube if you want to try it.
Yes.
It's not tonight, definitely tomorrow. It just depends. Sometimes YouTube will let me upload it right away, and then sometimes it won't. So
I feel like I'm going to keep this one simple. My other one I went back in quite a bit, but I'm going to wait for this to dry, and then we can add spots. I'm just kind of coming around and defining his little bubble toes. They've got kind of long fingers, and obviously comes out with a little bubble. So just kind of, I'm using a liner brush. I got these Christy brushes, and I love them. Do you have?
They're so great, right?
Do you have the travel ones?
I had some travel ones, but I have the one I have that one, but I don't have it in a travel. Or if I do, I don't use it very much. I use her regular ones all the time.
I haven't opened those ones yet, but I'm loving the. I think I'm just loving having a new brush. Like it's just like a nice, nice point.
Yep.
It's really handy. And this is this cat's tongue. I've been really liking it just as like a liner more than anything.
I love her stuff because it feels so pointy.
So pointy and stiff.
Yes.
It's a bit stiff and pointy.
Yep.
It's been nice because I've been using a lot of quill brushes this summer, and it's just nice it's a different way to, and actually this is on hot press paper that I'm using, so it's kind of just been a stiffer time in the studio, which is kind of nice. I love it. Especially with this size. I find this size, I'm not using large quill. It's not as loose. It's kind of tight.
Yep. No, I hear you.
For Halloween. Also, I just wanted to say, I posted that candy corn video, and I'm more and more getting more of an Australian community a little bit, and no one here has candy corn.
Really?
Yeah. My husband walks. I was like, what do you think of my candy corn batwing? Well, I don't even know where it is. He's like, we don't have that here. I'm like, what? I need to do you don't have candy corn in Australia? I don't even know.
I think that's probably for the best. I don't like candy corn. I think
it's not good. It's just an icon, though. I'm like, it's not like it's good, but it's candy corn.
Yeah.
So I did a bunch of them, and then I was like, well, maybe I'm not going to post all of them. I don't know where it is, but I did a candy corn with batwings. So it's just funny. I need to do a bit more research on, but also Halloween's not as big here. So I don't know.
No, you did mention that.
So it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I loved your Ouija board thing. We used to, our neighbors had a Ouija board. And it used to scare me.
Yeah, I remember. Well, there's no way that was ever going to happen in my house. My mother absolutely would never have allowed that. But
no, me neither. Yeah,
we went to a birthday. It was like those slumber parties, right? Like those slumber parties when you're a little kid and you go and you hang out with a bunch of kids, and then you do stuff that you would have never done at your own house. Yeah, the Ouija board was the thing, and I was just like, "Is this for real?" And I was just like, "No, I mean, not really." But of course, everyone there's like, "Oh my gosh, it can't be true." I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "There's no way."
I know,
but
yeah,
whatever.
Our neighbors had one, and we bring it to our tree fort. We had multiple tree forts in our neighborhood, and it used to freak me out. And the same thing, my parents would never have any of that stuff or any. I had to go to the neighbors to find anything kind of fun, or we didn't even have TV. So if I wanted to watch anything,
right.
It was over there. I'm going to do like, again, a lower lip line, just a little bit of definition here. That makes his lip kind of stick out.
Yes, that's cute. That's cute.
It's a little cute, and I'm just going to add a bit of water.
All right, I need to let him sit and dry. And I need to get to the other guy because I'm definitely going to add more details to this. But I'm fond of this. I think this is super cute. I think this is going well. I like it.
It is cute. I like the purple.
Yep, I like the red eyes, like you said.
Yeah, those tree frogs. I mean, that's the original one was a tree frog. I'm just kind of making it spooky.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
I need to work on this.
Artist, I appreciate you. And who else is on here? Magical Forest. You guys rock. Thanks so much. Let's see. I've been super into my Famui brushes lately because I got one of the, I think it's the 10 set, I think. And I've been using that a lot. But have you seen these paints? I have to show you.
Show me. Oh, Kuretake?
No.
What are they?
They're Famui.
Oh, they look like makeup.
I know.
They look like eyeshadow.
Dancer. Thank you, friend.
Thank you, Janice.
But look at
cool.
these
are
Famui, super. Hey? Yes, they're all Famui. They're very much like Kuretake in that they're like opaque, but like the branding on it is solid watercolor opaque and 24.
It really looks like a makeup container.
I know. That's so cool.
It's really cool. I mean, I think florals, but have you used them yet?
I have.
It's like they look unused and pretty. They look pretty.
I did a dahlia with them. Yes, I did. Hold on, I'll show you.
Oops. Cute.
I did a dahlia.
I need to get back. Oh, cool. I love the purples. And I don't like purple.
I know.
But I like
it was such a vibe.
I always say this. I don't like purple, but I like pastel, purples. Because my daughter, that's what she wears, is like peach and pastel purple.
Yes. Yeah, Chris. So they're very much like gouache. Like they've got that. They don't label them as gouache, but they're very much like gouache. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Okay.
I didn't even know Famui did paint.
Right.
Like when is that new?
Yes. So.
Oh, okay.
And here's the thing. Thank you, Cindy. I have to say, like, of the companies that are out there, I feel like Famui is the one pushing the envelope with doing all sorts of different stuff. And I respect that. Like, you don't think that, art supplies really need to be that different. Like, mostly everyone's just basically twisting their own style with stuff. But, like, for them to come up with that palette, I mean, yes, Kuretake is an example of something like that, but not those colors. Like, I've never seen Kuretake in those pale gray pastel colors ever. Like, you have more access to that probably because you can buy them individually.
Oh yeah, they have this one, so they do have them. Let's see, they got
Thanks, Janster. Thanks, Chris. Everyone's saying bless you.
Oh, funny.
So
yeah, they do have some, but I've never seen them with like a full palette. But yeah, I have noticed like on the singles, they definitely have, those pastels.
Yeah,
for sure. But I've never seen the packaging like so cute.
Right? I
saw them. The weirdest stuff. I haven't even opened some of the brushes. Did I send those to you? Those weird brushes they sent me?
Which ones? From Famui?
Yeah, they have like 5 brushes. I'm going to show you guys. This is
I have the strange ones that have like the extended tip, and I just don't use those that much because I don't do that much detail work. But they're cool. They work well. But
these, you guys, I haven't ripped them out yet. Look at this.
Yes, I remember you showing me those weird ones.
I've been trying to think about like what I can use them for, but I think I finally figured it out. But I just haven't. Look how big they are. Like that's like
how many is that? 7?
Yeah,
you can do a menorah.
Oh my gosh.
Sort of.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe that's why they made them. Hey, Erica. They're so weird though. I just think, look, they have like individual, like little plastic things, and like there's just a lot of packaging. I got overwhelmed, and they sent me like 5 of these. So that's totally true. Funny. That's what I was thinking. As a rainbow, right? You could do like a cool rainbow.
Yeah.
Really good for patterns. I just haven't had the time. I just haven't had the time to break into them. When they sent them, they actually messaged me like, "Do you want to try these?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, yeah, I do." Yes. Because I have some ideas with them, but I haven't had the time to really sit with them. But they're pretty weird. Other than that, I don't mind their travel brushes. What else did they send me? I don't remember, but they didn't send me paint. I would love some.
Well, I reached out to them and was like, "So,
did you know they had paint?"
I saw some ads. some ads started to pop up in my feed, and I'm like, what is this? And I asked them, and I'm like, so are these? I'm like, is that gouache? And they're like, well, they don't sell it as gouache, like they don't label it in their packaging, but they're like, it's very similar. And they're like, why would you like one? And I'm like, yes.
Oh my God, I'm gonna message them.
Yeah, you should.
Because they message me, like they're on my stuff a lot. You know, they're always there watching.
Yeah,
they're there. So I'm like, I didn't even know they made paints.
Yep, for sure. I gotta blow dry this because I got this way too wet. I'm not gonna be able to finish it if I don't. So hold on. I'm still listening though. Is mine really loud? Is my blow dryer really loud?
Just a sec. Sorry, I just need to check my daughter. Rib.
Okay, thanks, Cindy. Because I saw someone complaining about it the other day. Not mine, but they were like, oh, I really hate when people go on and use their heat gun. It's so loud and annoying. And I'm like,
that's me. I think it's loud and annoying.
I'm like, was that me? Am I annoying when I do that?
No. I find it really, so Bindi actually mutes hers.
Yeah.
But it's a bit loud. It sounds like a hairdryer.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to annoy people with it. Like, I don't want to be annoying. So,
well, I think if you mute it or just move, like, I think if you move it across which kind do you have? What is that thing?
It's a Chandler Tool heat gun.
Okay. Did I tell you I found a pink one?
No.
Yeah. I didn't buy it because I'm very anti heat gun, but now where I live, now that I'm coming into summer, the humidity.
Yeah,
I think I gotta get one, or at least use a hairdryer because it's just way too humid. Like my paper stays wet well after I paint, even though like I'm done. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna get a Chandler because I think they look like lifesavers. That's just not my style. But then I was at this
lifesavers.
You do every time Johnny brings it out. I'm like, here comes Star Wars. Like I'm just like it just looks like a lifesaver.
This is why. This is why because all of you, like you and Mel and a whole bunch of you, are like, you silly little thing. You and Mel always talk about how you don't like the sound of them. And then I think that was when
No, Mel has one.
Yeah, but you were both talking about it, and then you were both like, and then Bindi, when she does hers, maybe it was just because you were going after Johnny for something because you all love to tease him mercilessly. So maybe that's why. I don't know. But I was like, all of a sudden I was super like self-conscious. I'm like, am I too loud? Like,
I just was saying like, because Bindi always mutes hers on the lives. And so what I was saying was when we're living, if I live with her, I'm always like, and I just make conversation with myself and she's just sitting there heat gunning with her mute on. And I'm like, hello, are you coming back? And I just watch her with her whole thing. But I'm not in a state. I'm in Australia. I am a Canadian. I am not in a state. Actually, I am in a state. I'm in New South Wales. We have states here, not provinces as well.
Yes. I just remember Aduma being like, you leave my sweet Bindi alone. And I was like, oh, are they talking about Bindi?
I don't remember that.
I do.
I don't remember that, but I always am when I'm with Bindi and if I'm just doing a live with her and she leaves me with her heat gun, I'm like, I hope she comes back.
Yeah.
Because when she heat guns, like, let's be honest, Bindi has like very wet on wet,
Yes,
so she heat guns way longer than what you just did for sure. Her florals are so juicy, and she also heat guns on Yupo, so it just takes a while. So I'm just sitting on a live by myself.
It does.
Sorry, one more time.
All right, I'm going in for these eyes. I'm just like, you can fill them in any color you want. I'm just using the yellow for right now. I might add mixed media.
Oh, Saz, sorry, where are you? Saz, where are you? Sorry, I'm in New South Wales. I'm in the Byron Shire. Where are you? Oh, Erica's doing her dishes. Oh, you're in South Australia. I heard about your algae bloom. My friend just moved to Adelaide. There's a algae bloom. Are you in Adelaide? Apparently there's a big algae bloom in South Australia.
Oh, yeah?
I don't fully know what that means, so I don't want to be ignorant. But Saz, if you want to let us all know what's going on. But my friend who is in Adelaide said basically they're going to come here this summer because they can't swim in the ocean down there because the algae is so... Oh, you're in north suburbs. Oh, okay. Well, do you know what you know about this algae bloom? Because my friends were very concerned about it. I don't know much.
I have no idea. So definitely not. I'm not answering that question, but
Yeah, no, I just was asking because, yeah, it's new. It's kind of like, they're gonna, I don't know if that like affects the rivers or whatever, but it's a big deal. The summer is so hot in Adelaide.
Yeah.
They need to cool off. So it's a bit of a concern for them down there at the moment. Okay, mine definitely looks bullfrog. I don't know what I did with this.
She's got that big like jaw, like what do we call it? Jowls belly.
Jowls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Saz says I haven't been to the beach currently, but apparently it's causing breathing issues and skin issues. Like it's a big deal, the algae in the water and like killing.
Ooh.
Oh, Erica gets algae blooms in the lakes and rivers, and it's basically just an overgrowth of algae. Yeah, it's an overgrowth of algae. I just was wondering what it was causing. Like people are saying you can't swim they won't be able to swim there this summer, which is
I think we've had that problem in the lakes too. So.
Oh. We don't have that.
Oh, thank you so much, Magical Forest. Oh my God, this toad is terrible. Like it's not terrible. I'm not.
What?
I'm not. I'm going into wet and it's making a mess and it's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm getting frustrated. So if I keep going back and forth, that's why. Like look at the eye. The eye's like.
Oh, I did that yesterday. I definitely did that yesterday.
I'm just going into wet on wet, I think, and it's a problem. But whatever, it'll be.
Whoa! Janice says we get algae blooms in Oregon, and it can unalive the dogs and make people sick. Totally, it's a big thing.
Yep. Well, we have it here in the lakes too. Like the Great Lakes definitely has that issue, especially in Lake Erie because it's so shallow compared to all the others.
Yes,
so that has more of a problem than the other ones for sure. But usually not until late summer.
Yeah. Yeah, same in like Kootenay Lake. We'll have like, well, they call it like swimmer's itch or whatever.
Swimmer's itch.
Yeah, it's basically like if you go in the water, you get a full on rash. And it can be caused from algae and also can be caused from like just like like if there was a deer that fell in the lake that caused like some major issues or whatever. But I'm surprised that it's like shutting down all of Adelaide.
So Dizzy Artist said in the US we get them a lot of times it's from pesticides, which doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Witchy Bast. Oh, Nicole, you're the best. Thank you so much. I need to okay.
I'm just following you. Look at my
know.
toad. I'm like, oh my God.
No,
my guy looks like he has measles. He looks like he's got measles.
Yeah,
he's really light.
Yeah.
I went in pretty light on him, but that's okay.
I do like when you do so much freckly stuff, and I feel like all of my frecklies are very influenced by your frecklies. Because you love to add freckles, and I love that.
I freckle everything.
I know. So I definitely do it more than I used to, and I credit you to that for sure.
Thanks. I am a freckler. And especially with these creatures we've been doing, they just need it, But this guy, because he's so light, he looks like...
I know. He's so
actually,
cute,
I kind of like them. They're more pronounced. They're more pronounced than usual. But usually I like to blend out those freckles.
Yeah.
Okay. People are talking. Southern Utah gets it really bad. Swimmer's itch happens here in the warm water. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, it's when the bugs live on the bird's feathers, says Erica. That's interesting.
What?
I think it's caused by a few things. I know that a lot of people, there was this, like all these dead fish started like turning up in spring last year.
Yeah.
And they were causing all kinds of issues. And we're like, what the heck is going on? And that wasn't really from warm water. That was from some other sort of, I don't know if it was algae, but
it's crazy.
Like Adelaide has a huge bay and it's South Australia. So it faces Antarctica. I mean, if you want to talk on this, Saz, please do. But it's just shocking that it's like that whole area. It's a massive, it's not just a lake. I always think of it as like smaller lakes, that get stuck.
Yeah.
This is the oceans and it's cold, It's Antarctica. It's pretty, All
right. So I ended up whitening the eye just to make it more round. Normally I would do it the way you did it. Well, like the slash across, but I've just fixed it. And then
I don't know what I did with his eyes. I think mine are, oh, you've only lived there 12 months. Where are you from? Okay. I need to connect with you.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make some bat wings. I'm going to use my pencil to do it. I think I'm going to do it right here, though.
Never mind. I already follow you. Sorry. I just figured out how to do that. When people are on your lives, like I couldn't figure out how to follow people at the same time. And then I try to go back in after and see who is talking to me. I'm like, I can't find them. So I try to just do it in the moment.
All right. So because we're leaning into our Halloween-y vibes. Oh, that one's a little bit smaller. Oh, well, I don't care at this point. You know what? No, I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. It's fine because I'm working with watercolor pencil anyways, and it's going to be mostly black. So I chose it the part where it's like under the mouth, like right where the legs start to pop out of the body. That's kind of where I put it. So I don't know if you're going to do a witch's hat or not, but that's where I think I'm going to do the little guy.
My wings, I just went way too close to the side of the paper. But I could do like baby ones.
That's what I did. I mean, mine aren't super big.
I'm talking baby. But I've done a lot of wings this week, so I think I got it.
Okay.
I'm just freeballing it here. Freeballing it? Freehanding it.
Oh, thanks. Magical Forest Art keeps going back and forth to give both of us likes.
Thank you so much. That's so nice. Oh, you're born in Tasmania?
All right. I'm going to go over this in my water and move this pigment around because it is watercolor pencil. So that's why you're seeing it kind of blend out.
Mel says, imagine a frog in a fly costume. That's cute.
Oh, that's super cute.
That is cute.
I love that.
Saz, I want to connect with you because we named our son after the Huon pine in Tasmania. I love everyone who's from Tasmania. Tasmania is such a beautiful part of Australia. It's like the island. It's a totally different vibe.
Yeah.
It's a different part of the country for sure. It's cooler climate. It's not so much tropical.
Yeah.
Saz, I don't know why I didn't know you were from Australia, but anywho, I'm going to connect with you after. Okay, I'm doing tiny little, what do you think? I'm doing tiny little bat wings.
I love it. I think it's so cute. Yep. I think this is bringing it back for me. I'm not going to I think this is absolutely what is making me happy right now.
That's why I was like, look, we're bored. We've been talking about these frogs. Let's make them Halloween spooky.
Yeah, let's make them more interesting for sure.
Yeah, I was getting a bit over it because I was like, that was 2 weeks ago. I've moved on. But
I struggled. Like when I was doing them, it took me a few times to even make one. And then I made one and then we had to keep canceling because I got sick. And then we just couldn't do it again because I was still sick. And then you couldn't do it. And it was just like... Yeah.
And, you kind of lose your momentum.
Yes, correct.
And for me, I didn't love what I was doing. It was just like, it just felt like a basic tree frog, which I think a lot of people have painted. And I was like, I was just a bit like, yeah, okay, I don't know.
Yep.
I want to do something different.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Look, I'm loving mine. I'm loving my little wings. Okay.
I know, they're so cute, aren't they? They turned out so good. Okay, so this makes me like him again. I definitely going to add some highlights though. So I'm probably going to grab this. This is my Bleed Proof White. So if you're not familiar with this, it's basically a super concentrated white watercolor. So you just add water to your brush and dip it in, and then you can make some stuff with it. This is like a foolproof if you're not confident with your white gel pen or your, like your acrylic markers aren't doing it because of the paper that you're using. You can just always use this, and it almost works every time. I do want to make sure this is dry, though. It is not. All right. I need to dry it first, otherwise it's going to bleed everywhere, and then I'm going to be super annoyed because it's so cute right now. I just want to make sure that the Bleed Proof White doesn't blend out too much with all of this black, because then it'll be a mess. It'll be a hot mess. All right. Let's give him a little highlight here. And a little highlight here. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Only I think, am I gonna do it again? I don't want to ruin it. Okay, so I'm gonna go around just to kind of match this rounded edge here. I'm gonna kind of do the same thing, but I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I'm just gonna go a little bit around like that. That gives him a little bit more personality, I think. Right? Such a difference. And obviously I didn't go all the way around, but that's okay too. Like obviously it almost makes it look more interesting. Right? He's so cute. All right. And then I'm definitely going to darken this up a little bit, but I want to make some more highlights in the froggy skin. So maybe here, like on the top. And then if I want to blend that out, I can. I can also add some to his elbow and maybe to his mouth here too. And I could add it to the bat wings as well, but I don't know. I think what I do want to make sure is that if I add it in one spot, I'm adding it in a couple of spots. So it looks intentional. Even if I don't like what I did, I can make it look a little bit more like it belongs. And you can also blend this out a little bit more with water if you don't like how strong it is. So like, I just want to blend that out a little bit more. I just have to be careful because there's black watercolor pencil here. He does. I think Chelsea's looks pretty annoyed too. I wonder if these bat wings can actually lift him up. Maybe that's why he's annoyed, because he's such a pudgy little thing. He's so pudgy. He's so pudgy. Gonna add more warmth in here.
I'm back. How's it going?
It's good. I fixed his eyes.
Okay, so what are you doing there? Because I don't like my eyes. So did you just put them pupilly like my frog?
So you saw what I did before, where I went in and I blacked it up, and then I wasn't happy with that. I just went in with the Magic Blade Proof White and just went around it a little bit.
Right.
Someone said, should I put on flies? I feel like I should put in a little fly. I'm gonna put in a little fly.
Or little bats. I've got bats on mine, which I think
that's a good idea. But I think I'm gonna
do flies would be cute though.
Right? I'm gonna do a couple of them. I'm just gonna do some little.
I think I need darker. I know you said to do horizontal, but I think I need bigger eyes. I
didn't do the horizontal. I added just some white around the edge and a little bit of highlight in the eye, and that was it. Because I had put in too much black to get that entirely back the way I wanted it to. So
yeah, I think my frog is just too light. And oh my god, look at this! This is hilarious.
So cute though.
He is so cute, but I've just knocked out all that brown. Again, these brushes, I'm just loving the stiffness of them.
And I'm just adding water to this and then letting it bleed out a little bit.
He looks scared, says Mel. Yeah, totally. He's like, what are you doing to me? First, I have all these warts, and now you put that in, and now you've made my eyes. I mean, I don't know about any of you guys, but I certainly talk to my paintings while I'm painting. I've been doing a lot of filming for this other project, and they'll just put on like a show or whatever. And like, I just talk to them. I'm like, okay, what do you want? What do you want? You want a little bit bigger of a pupil? Okay, let's do it. I was talking about this yesterday on my live. Just I don't know if that's our age or whatever, but like, I'm talking to myself all the time at the grocery store. I went and parked by this lady at ballet the other day, and we were like kind of emptying our car out, and I thought she was talking to her friend. She was having a full conversation trying to find her audio books or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, oh, Huan, just wait. She's just like, her and her friend are just getting in their car, just wait. And then I look out, she's like, it's just me. She's like, there's no one else here. She's like, I just need to talk myself through this or I'm not going to find anything. And she was like in her 60s. I was like, I am not judging you. I am totally having like my own conversation. You think they need top hats? Yes, I know. Well, I did the frog with a hat. I do top hats on my birds quite a lot. It is pretty cute. It's not something I haven't done, these top hats, but this one I'm feeling a little bit, I think this guy needs some like bats and some things around him because he's feeling a little bit empty and lonely. Look at him.
Oh, well, I need to finish mine. I definitely need, I think this guy is finished for me. Like, I don't think I need to do anything else.
It's so cute. I love it.
Cute.
Did you put a little bit of white on his upper lip? I like that vibe.
I did. Yeah. Because I was happy with the eyes. I was like, look at how much better the eyes
totally look. Needs a little
this just highlight. Goes to tell you, everybody, like Chelsea was here when I was like, he's terrible. I hate him. And then all you got to do is add a few bits of mixed media and it changes up the whole vibe. Like you just have to let it work through. Just keep going.
Yeah. And I think that highlights are always a good thing. And it is hard to do if you're glazing the whole thing at first. But I think I finally need to order more Blade Proof White. I've been holding on to this one since Christmas.
Oh my God. It's so
feral. I think it got actually ruined in the airplane. Like I think something happened to it,
Oh no.
Well, it looks furry. Did I tell you this? I've been having, but then I'm like, Bindi says they last 2 years. So I'm like, Bindi says. So, but then I was like, I don't even know if I can buy that here.
Ages. I know she's having a wonderful time. I haven't talked to Bindi in ages. I hope she's having a wonderful time. Sounds like
she is. But there's no TikTok in India, so she'll be totally out. But she messaged me the other day. I think she just left like Dubai a couple days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's good for her to take a break.
I agree.
And the best thing is
some sparkle to the wings, just so you know.
What?
I did add some sparkle to the wings.
Nice. I did that yesterday. You do it. You do it.
I love it. I love it. Oh, I'm so happy. He looks so good. I'm so worried.
Mine does look scared, Mel. You're totally right.
He does, but he's so cute.
Oh my God, Magical Forest says, I love how pudgy they are. I mean, they're very toady. Let's go back to our skinny frog. I think our skinny frog needs some friends, either some bats or some...
Everything Disney artist. Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely want to add some more stuff to my froggy.
Yeah, mine needs spots. Big time.
Mine needs like mixed media big time. Like I need to go into the eyes.
And highlights.
So you did a circle pupil. Is that what you did? A circle pupil?
I did kind of like a cylinder shape, like more horizontal, more up and down.
Okay.
Oval, more oval. So he's kind of almost wall-eyed, and they're looking opposite ways. Yes. So, just more of like a little oval. And then my highlight is on each side. So it's like on the left side, it's off to the left, on the right side. And that just makes him look like he's wall-eyed, they call it.
Okay.
Kind of like boxers and Boston Terriers. They can look opposite. My Boston Terrier was very wall-eyed. That's why we loved him so much. He could fully look at opposite sides of the room. Yeah, this guy's a bit derpy.
Did I tell you why I had to take my dog to the vet today?
Well, I don't think I did.
Nope.
What?
Because she cracked her toenail. She cracked her toenail all the way down to the root.
What?
Yeah.
Which one?
Nala, the one who does it every.
No, I meant which toenail. Which toenail?
She goes out into the yard and goes crazy against the fence, trying to get at all the dogs that walk by. And she cracks her toenails. I'm like, are you serious? You're exhausted.
That sounds painful. So what happened? Like, what did they do at the vet? They just
had to remove the nail. Like they have to, and they had it was cracked all the way down to the root. Like there was no fixing it. Like there was no. No, they had to do the whole thing.
Ooh, thank you, Mel. Thanks for everyone who's loving the live. I appreciate you guys.
Have you seen this paper?
Zoom it out a bit. I can't see.
It is okay. Hold on.
Oh, it's mixed media.
It's mixed media, but it's green. It's green mixed media. Nice. Is that cool?
That's cute. Yeah. Where'd you get that?
I got it at my local art store. But I was like, "What is this magic?"
What's the weight on it?
The weight on it is $250.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So I'm excited to try it. It comes with a blue too. I got a blue one too.
Nice. Yeah. I tried to find the Strathmore. Actually, Alexis said she'd send it to me. So Alexis, if you're still there, can you please? So I tried really hard to find the gray one here, and they don't have it.
Look how blue that is.
That's very blue. That looks like construction paper or something.
I know.
That's cool. Yeah. Was it expensive?
No, it was $8 for a pack of 20.
What?
I didn't think that was bad at all. No, right?
Have you tried it yet?
No, I haven't. I'm definitely going to soon, but.
I think tick slides, $250. No, £250, not $250.
No, not $250. No.
250 pound weight, and then how much was it? $8?
$8.
What are you gonna like? Are you gonna watercolor on it? Or like, are you gonna pencil?
Yeah, I'm gonna mix media on that bad boy. I don't know how yet, but I'll figure something out.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't have the Strathmore colored paper here. I looked. So, Alexis, if you're still there, I do want you to send that to me.
Well, this is Claire Fontaine. That's the best.
I've been pretty good lately on the old AMZ app here. It's been pretty good, but I didn't find the Strathmore, not the mixed media. So like just the sketchbook they have here in the different colors.
Yeah.
So that's annoying.
Tablista, have you ever heard me say about and Chelsea say about? Because then we don't sound at all alike.
What? She thinks we sound the same?
She said our voices sound crazy similar. And
okay, I'm going to say this once because you keep talking about my about and about. I'm going to say it. You honestly, to me, sound more Canadian than American. You do. Like, and I think that's just because you live close to the border, but
I live very close.
I always think like Schitt's Creek, which is like filmed in Toronto.
Yes.
I always find that like what Americans think of how Canadians speak, and it out east, like Toronto's to Halifax. To me, that's when they're making fun of the about and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when you say that, I say about, I'm like, but you sound so Canadian.
I do not say about. I do not.
But I feel like you say a boot.
I do not. I've never said a boot. No, I do not.
To me, though, like what I'm when is more Canadian than like when I first
I'm
met
not
you,
offended. I love Canada. Canada's my favorite. They're the best. But no, like whenever you say, I think you say out like oot, and you say about.
Out and about.
Like, boot.
Out and about.
Yes. But that was more, you had more nasally on that one. My name is, I am very nasally. I know this about me. This is
I had toast in my mouth just then. I just had some toast in my mouth. Oh, Kendra says, say it again, Christine.
Say what? What do I need to say?
I don't know what you just said.
About? Out and about?
See, that sound to me, that sounds...
Out and about.
Out and about.
I feel like mine sounds like a cow, like ow, instead of ooh. But ew. I could be wrong. I like, just hear it so distinctly in you when you say it in your lives.
Look up Melbourne Art Shop online. Sorry, they have a bigger amount of stuff. Okay, thanks, Saz. Like, I did find the Strathmore, just not that thick one. I told you this, right? Like, yeah, I tried to hit it with watercolor and it just like exploded. And so then I've gone to now 3 different stores and they just don't have that. That's why I was asking you that weight there. They don't even have 140 pound. They just have 80. And I can't find it on Amazon. Oh my God. Kendra says that sounds the same as Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea says ew. I do think you sound Canadian, Christine.
I'm not.
Kendra says, but I'm also Canadian. We're all Canadian.
We're all Canadian in our hearts.
We're all Canadian up in here. You are close though, aren't you? Like an hour
yeah, I'm 10 minutes from the border. So yes.
Oh, absolutely. 10 minutes, right.
Plus, like if you listen to like our local public radio, it's BTPM, which is Buffalo, Toronto.
See, this makes sense. But also I think everyone in Toronto, like we always say that Toronto is kind of Canada's New York. Like more people in Vancouver do business with like LA. So like LA and Vancouver have more similar, and they film a lot of movies, so they have the whole Hollywood connection in Vancouver. And then they always say that Toronto is like Canada's New York, and it's true because
it is.
They have more affiliations down. It just makes sense. It's on that side. So Mel. Oh, I thought that was a Duma. Did a Duma just pop in? Hello.
I have not seen her, so maybe.
Oh, Mel says I'm Mexican. I can't hear you. You guys sound the same. I can't hear a difference. If you go east, they say oot and a boot. That's what I'm saying, Kendra. But I don't think
is that because of the French influence? Because there is so much more like Montreal
and Irish,
right?
Yeah,
Irish,
French,
really?
Yeah, because like Halifax, like the Maritimes, is like Irish, Scottish, like they have very Celtic kind of vibes over there.
Yes.
I agree with you, Kendra. That's what I'm exactly trying to say. It's like a total different, like if you're from BC, West Coast, even like Alberta, it's a totally different thing as soon as you get into Ontario. Oh my God, look at your purple. It's so cute.
It looks good, right? I'm actually really fond of the frog. He's turning out really good.
I think I went to Fluoro and I think I might bang out his glaze over his legs. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to glaze like a turquoise or a... Thanks for everyone for loving the live.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody. Totally. Julia. She said totally, like toad.
Oh, that's cute.
That's so cool.
I'm glad we finally figured this out. I was very close to canceling when my daughter had her fever this morning. I was like, this is hilarious. It was almost comical. I was almost like, of course we picked this random day.
Yep.
That's not our usual day, and I'm gonna have to cancel. But then I was like, I actually worked on this one. Well, I was like, I like my wizard hat.
Guys, I was so stressed out about these frogs and toads because I was not like you were so into it, and I'm like, okay.
Someone's got to motivate.
I know, and I just was not feeling it, and I'm glad we did because the obvious, and that's usually what happens. Usually, I come away and I'm like, this turned out really good, but like my weird anxiety beforehand is like, I just don't know how this is gonna go. This could be a giant fail, and I was really like, because I just didn't spend any time on it. I've been spending so much time doing all of my like Paint It Black series and all of that stuff. So it's
and it was 2 weeks ago. Like we, know, like I get it because that's why I was like, are we really gonna still do that? But I just think do a little Halloween twist, and here we go.
Yep. No, I think it's great.
You know what, Saz? So I was saying this the other day. I took like a lottery. So this is these postcards. She's just asking. Usually they're by Patente or Lightwish. Funto also has these papers. This is hot press. So I actually just got this on Amazon. I don't know if I told you this, Christine, but I just ordered it because it was the only one. You know how you can just sometimes get a one-off?
Yes, yep.
And it didn't say hot press or cold press, but because I've ordered it so many times, I kind of had a hunch that the blue is hot press and then the green is cold press. Correct. And it was the only one I could find. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm painting hot press this month. Like, you know, like I'm like, whatever. It's just all I could find. But I've been enjoying the hot press. I think it's just because I'm using these new pens as well, these new paintbrushes. So yes, I got it on the AMZ app, and I can send that to you after the link because it came really fast. So I just sent it. It came in 2 days.
Yeah, so do you remember last year when we were painting all those postcards for Christmas, and we were using those Potente tins, and you had tried using Funto a couple of times, and you were like not into it. Like you were just like, I don't like it.
It was different. It was a different tooth, and I got like the big pack of Funto, you know?
Yes. And I just remember that, and they reached out to me a couple of times and were like, "Hey, do you want to?" And I'm like, "No, I really don't." And Alexis had a few posts lately, and then you said she was going live and doing something in her Funto sketchbook, and you were like, "I really like it," and I'm like, "What? What do you mean?"
Yeah, I got new stuff. Yes. Well, this is what I was saying to you yesterday, or maybe it wasn't you, but paper changes year to year.
Yes.
Like, it does change because it's different trees. Saz, yes, they are very good to paint on. I'll send you the link of exactly what I ordered because I can't find it in stores here. They are pretty good, and actually the cold press is very good too. That's this green one. But there are different brands, and this is what I was saying yesterday on my live, is that I think year by year, paper changes.
Yes, I'm super into the Funto. I finally got them, and I'm like, what? These are amazing. I'm like,
well, did you get a cold press?
I got the 100% cotton ones, which would make sense.
Is it textured?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So like
I got this one that was
but it's not super textured. It's like a light texture. So it's not crazy textured.
Yeah, the one that I got last year was crazy texture, and it had like almost horizontal divots in it.
No, that's not what I have at all.
Yep, Kendra, I was getting them on the AMZ app. Yep, and you know, this is what I was saying when I ordered it this time. I was like, oh, well, we'll see what it is. Because it had no details when I ordered it. And I was like, oh, well, just figure it out, you know. Wow. And I was happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it. So I'll order it again. It's cheaper, actually, here. Because you were saying it's gone up there, right, since your tariffs?
Well, the tariffs have definitely influenced it some, for sure. But it's not bad. I think it also depends on whether or not they've kept it stored in the States. Like some places are storing things. So you're not paying the tariff fees because they're considered stored locally. Oh my gosh, my son's in love with the frog right now. He's giving me like hands to his mouth, like, oh, so cute.
Well, we should paint them with our sons because mine saw mine last night too. And he's like, I love it. And I think they could do it.
I think they could do it.
We could totally do it with them.
Yep, I agree.
A good one. I'm just adding some bats randomly here. Oh, bats.
I feel like I should add a broom. If this were bigger, I would.
Like, you could do the background, Hannah.
I what?
Oh, actually, that would be cute if he was on a broom because he's kind of perched. But I know Room on the Broom, that book. Can you send me the name too? Yes, Kendra, I will link you to all those things. Yeah, Room on the Broom. I think she has a frog. You know that book or that story?
Nope.
Oh. No. Room on the Broom. Anyway, it's cute. You'd like it. It's got really cute. It's Julia Davidson. She's from England, and she has a little frog that sits on her back of her broom.
Oh,
super cute.
There's a book that I got from like a Scholastic thing. It was called Where's My Mummy? Has anyone ever read that one?
Yes, I have.
I love Where's My Mummy. We read that book so many times, and it never got old, ever. And I never found it in the bookstores. I only found it in like the Scholastic like online sale things. And I was like, why is no one selling this? It's amazing.
I'm just starring it up now. I'm just making this real. I want to pull some blue in, so I'm just adding stars. And I'm eating my breakfast.
Do it. I had a hot dog for dinner. That's about it. was hot dog time.
Nice.
Literally, I came home from the vet at 6:15, and Wayne's on top making dinner. I'm like, thank God. I'm like, I need to go take a shower, like right now. And he's like, go take a shower. I got dinner. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, totally. That's a big day. I mean, it's just, this is the thing. Like, I always am really impressed by how many pets you have because, yes, it's cute, but it's work. It is work, and especially if they are dealing with injury or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, Kendra said I used to love reading that book to my kids.
Which one?
The Are You My Mother? Or sorry, Where's My Mother?
Where's My Mummy? Or Are You My Mother? Because there's a difference.
There is too, yeah. Are You My Mother's Dr. Seuss, isn't it? Or it's in that series.
Yeah, but the book I'm talking about is called Where's My Mummy? And it's about a mummy and his mom. And it's a baby mummy and a mama mummy. And basically he goes and he plays he plays hide and seek with her, and then he can't find her. And then every time he gets to this spooky place, like he goes into this cave in the cemetery and he's like, are you my mummy? And then this like crazy scary Dracula pops out of the whatever he is in, and he's like, I'm not your mummy, I'm Drac. And then he's like, whoa, ha, ha. And then the baby's like, you're not my mummy. And he gets all like, not, yes, where's my mummy? And he's all like not scared at all the entire book of all these monsters popping out and not being his mummy. And then at the very end, a mouse pops out and he's scared to death of the mouse and finds his mummy mom. It's so cute.
Oh, I think I've seen it, but that's not the one I was thinking of. Kendra, yes.
Where's My Mother? That one?
It's Are You My Mother?
Yes. I know that one too.
With the forklift and the bird that falls out of the tree.
That one's very cute.
And then there's another one with a cat, but what's that one? Are You My Mother? Anyway. There's a few of them. Room on the Broom, Kendra, is like my favorite. It's our kid's favorite. Actually, this whole frog is reminding me of that. And there's actually a show, Kendra. It's actually like a 30-minute claymation. You should watch it. It's very like beautiful to watch as far as like art goes. It's pretty cool how they do it. Yes, Saz, that's it. The witch comes along and things keep falling out of the sky. And she's like, is there room on the broom for a frog like me? And then she has all the things. And then there's like a little, it's really cute. And then there's like a little mud monster at the end. It's really cute. I recommend it.
That sounds cute.
Actually, all of her stuff. She's the one who did Snail on the Whale. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh, you should.
We're kind of past those now. Like we're in the graphic novel stage of our lives where the kids love all of the graphic novels and they're not reading those books anymore.
Yeah, but you would have seen them with like they have Zog. Zog is another one, and Stickman. Have you seen Stickman?
I've heard of Stickman, but we never read Stickman.
Yeah, and she's done like half-hour claymations with them, and they're really beautiful. If you, I'll send them to you.
Okay.
If you want, they're very cute. Just for like visually, they're really nicely illustrated. Snail on the Whale is so cute, Janice. It's my favorite. It's actually like if my kids just want to like regulate and calm down, they watch Snail on the Whale. We bought it. It's like 30 minutes. It's perfect.
Terry said that Room on the Broom is her grandchildren's favorite.
It's so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. I just read it sometimes by myself. It's really cool because the actual TV show, it just looks like BC. It just looks like Canada. It looks like West Coast. Kendra, when you see it, Kendra, it looks very much like it was set in like, Tofino or something. Anyway, it's a very homey. Oh my God. AI has called our live flower arrangement with dried floral hangs. That's not what we're doing. They don't always get it.
They don't. That's
they
okay.
Don't. They do.
That's okay. I often got classified as painting in the rain. That happens often.
That happens often. Just talking about water all the time. Watercolor, rain. It's funny. I love that. Well, I feel like my frog's turning around. I had to glaze him a little bit. He was a little bit weird on the legs. Kendra, AI's on special sauce today.
So do you love it because it has a hat, or why do you love it?
I think it's everything.
Did you see this one?
Did you see the Batwing, Sebastian?
He's looking at the Batwing right now, and he's like, oh, what? They're so cute.
Sebastian, I want to talk to him for a second. My son here has a new friend in Australia, and they call him Seb. Do you ever go by Seb?
Yes.
Yeah, like they actually don't call him Sebastian at all. They just call him Seb. And actually, that's not a thing that happened in Canada. We have another Sebastian, and they never called him Seb.
He loves Seb. Actually, so when he went to kindergarten, maybe first grade, I think it was first grade, he started writing Seb on his papers. And I'm like, what is this? And then was it kindergarten? Yeah. And then I'm like, dude, are you doing this because you're feeling lazy and you don't want to write your full name? And he looks at me with this smirk and he's like, maybe.
Well, it's a long name. It is a long name, so I get it.
It is a long name. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he likes to go by Seb or Sebby. I usually just
Sebby's cute.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think if I was you, Sebastian, I'd go by Bash.
Go by Bash? I think
Bash is cool.
I call him Bastian sometimes, or Bastion. Wayne's Siri calls him, what does he call him? Sebastian? And he hates it.
Oh, that's
He hates
funny.
it. Which to me, it's like, but that's like never ending story, like classic Bastion, you know?
Totally.
And then
thanks, Ginger.
Got really mad because everyone called me Sebby, and he's like, "No, it's Bastion."
Oh, really? That's funny.
I mean, Bastion, you're not saving that much. Like, you might as well just say Sebastian. You know, Seb is like, or Bash is cute, but yeah, it depends how many words they kind of. Bash is kind of like your.
He just fell on the ground and died because I called him Bash.
I love it. It could be your band name. If you were in a band, you could be Bash, the drummer. If you're a drummer.
Yeah.
It's kind of a rock star name.
It is. Oh, someone asked me, right? I was thinking the same thing, Magical Forest. The brand of paint that I'm using. So the brand of paint I'm using is no longer being made. Like at least this floral or this fluorescent stuff. But you can find lots of companies that make them. This was from, I can't remember the name, but here's the label on one of them. She did a lot of her own hand mulling.
Oh, yeah.
And then she had issues with arthritis in her hands and then ended up like not being able to do it at all. So.
Isn't that your Art by Way? No, that's not that?
No, that's different.
No.
She actually lives in Buffalo. And that's why I loved buying from her because that's where I live. But, yeah, so she's not able to make it anymore, which makes my heart sad for her because she was really so good at it and made amazing paints. I'm
Saz, can you send that one to me? I'm looking for a good green, a good lime green. Can you send that to me? Can you link me if you don't mind? Because if you're in Australia, I'm definitely having a harder time and trying different paints now. Thank you. Thanks. You can Instagram me too. I know sometimes TikTok doesn't let me link things. Oh, cute. Are you done? How are you feeling?
I'm done. I think this is done. I could probably put a little shimmer in there because did you see the shimmer in the eyes? Can you see it?
No, but I believe you.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
It's in there, a little shimmer in the eyes. I got shimmer in the hat. I didn't put shimmer on the frog. I left him alone, just the eyes. And then I could see myself putting shimmer on it too.
Bit of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, shimmer wings would be cute. I'm really liking my toad.
He's so cute. He looks so like adorable. Like it's the eyes. It's the highlight in the eyes. He just looks so like.
He's like, I'm just happy to be here. Thanks for including me.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Christy the painter, like Christy Rice. Is that who you mean, Terry? Like what? She has a cool chartreuse screen. I know she has a palette with like very not normal. I don't want to say normal.
This one. This is the one I've been using.
Yes, that's the one. I think is what maybe she's talking about. Yep. Do you like it? Do you like that palette?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I figured you would.
And I'm not just saying that. Mm-hmm. Well, they have basically an opera rose, so there you go.
There you go. And then that
that fluoro, you know that.
And that's what like a lemon lime yellow.
It's even like more. Yeah, I guess so. I feel like it's more yellow than lime. It's so nice.
Yeah,
it's such a nice color, and it looks so good. Like she's just matched the colors really nicely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I'm done. I feel like I could probably keep going, but I almost like the simplicity. How's everyone going? Does anyone want to show us? Had anyone
paint with us? And don't forget, everybody.
Giyoda painted with us, didn't you, Giyoda?
Giyoda? I didn't even know she was here.
Yeah, I think she's painting with us. Pretty sure.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. And Kendra, are you painting with us? No, you're just chilling. Chilling like a villain. I'm going to add some texture to my
guys,
rock.
can you get the dog outside? I think she has to go potty.
So is your dog on antibiotics or anything?
She will be. I have to give her to some tonight before we
Oh
go
my
upstairs.
God. You have so
Yeah.
much
Well,
crap
because
going
here's the
on.
thing. So like, they're like, oh, do you want to get a cone? And I'm like, nope, we've got a cone. And I'm like, do we have a cone? I don't care. I'm not giving her a cone. I can't. It's so exhausting. But because literally we just took the cone off the kitten from her spayed surgery, which she had 2 weeks ago. Like literally, we've been at the vet like way more times than I can count at this point. She just had her spayed surgery, so she just got off the cone last weekend, and I'm like, I'm not putting another cone on my animals. That's going to be ridiculous. But it's just her toenail, so part of me is like, we just have to be mindful when she goes outside because I don't want her getting it all mucked up, and we don't want to put a boot on her either because that's where infection can get worse.
Oh my God, yeah.
Sorry, the moisture. So. I always like to go in and add a little bit more like watercolor pencil on the side. Right in here, like kind of around to give it some texture, even over here. Underneath.
Not even a little like a villain, Kendra. That's funny.
I'm so happy we got to paint, even though your daughter's sick. We still.
Yeah, no, she's actually. I just saw her. She's up and she's drawing. So cute.
Aww.
I mean, she's drugged, but
yeah,
she's up. She's wearing her tutu dress. She's up. She's up, people. Yeah, she was like flat on her back when I started the live. I'm like, am I really going to cancel this? Am I really going to cancel this? But anyway.
All right, I'm going to try and put a log underneath him. We're going to see how that goes.
Cute.
Just because you made me think that maybe I need to have something on here, but
well, I mean, I really should have put the frog on the log, you know. Oh well.
Yeah, but the toad really goes on the log. Toads love logs because they're in nature. Like they hang out in like the woods and stuff. So let's see. We'll put like a little branchy branch kind of coming up here. So it looks like it's kind of log-like.
What do you think, Ruby? Yeah? What do you think?
Is that a toad or that a toad? Is that a frog?
Yeah, that's the frog and that's the toad.
Oh, I like it. Hopefully that one is on it.
I know, right? I might actually add some of those gel pens. A little bit of sparkle schmarkle. Are you drawing?
No.
Oh, I thought you were drawing over there on the desk.
No.
What are you doing? Just waiting for your sweet potato?
No, I was just in, one.
You want my toast?
I don't want one testing.
Did you? Oh, I'm glad you're eating. Okay, sweetie, I'm almost done. I'll be out there in a second. Has she be? Did you brush your teeth? Can you go do that? It's good for you. Hi. Aw, thanks, Janice. I know she's a little sick today. She's home from school. My little baby.
You poor thing. You've had so many kids at home.
I'm losing it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I can't even. But anyway, it's the same when you have like pets, you know, if you're taking care, it's just an added stress.
Yep.
And I have just had no time. And yeah, like I'm busy right now at work. So I'm just like, really, right now?
Yep. Right now.
This is when you're doing that? Couldn't have you done it like a week ago? And they have spring break. They start spring break here. So now I have even less time. So I'm just like, oh my God, I am
brutal. Yep.
Yeah, I got a set of these gel pens at like, they don't have, did I tell you they don't have TJ Maxx here? They have TK Maxx.
No.
So funny how they change things. And I don't even know, I just found King Art stuff here. I'm like, oh.
That works.
And it has tons of colors of gel pens. And most of them, they are sparkly. Glitter and neon gel pens. I mean, if that's not up my alley.
Yeah, totally.
Neon gel pens. Yes, please.
All right, I'm going to dry this bottom, and then I think I'm going to be pretty close to done. I want to make
I'm done.
A little bit of line work on this log since I added it in. But
I like the log.
The log is good.
Aw, Mel, you're so funny. Mel said, I told Ollie that Mom needed a break from her voice, and she went to her room to watch the iPad. I get it, Mel. I'm going to be there with you next week because she's on she's on a break too in California. They take a break. It's a different system. You know what, Saz? I just found out. Are you in Adelaide? I just found out about the Reject Shop. Okay, so there's a place here called the Reject Shop.
Okay.
And then is that the dollar store, Saz? You know what? Okay, so I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes if I see a sign and I don't like the logo, I don't go in. So I didn't like the logo of the Reject Shop. I'm like, well, I'm not going to like that store if that's the logo. And I haven't checked it out. But my husband went and got, like, you know, some tools. He got a tape measure and, like, some random things. He's like, I got it at the Reject Shop. I'm like, what?
It's so funny.
What are you talking about? But can you tell me more about what that is, Saz? Is it like a dollar store? Because we don't really have I haven't seen a dollar store. Okay, it's at least the cheap shop. So do you guys have dollar stores? Is there Dollarama here? I don't even know if there is.
Almost not yet.
I definitely prefer my toad over my frog today.
Do you? Maybe you did the frog too much, though. You've done a lot of frogs, haven't you?
Maybe I just over frogged. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
like,
I think
that's
that's just the color. I like the color of I like how light it is. I don't even know what color I use. I think it was the Christy Rice palette on that base, and then a little bit of yellow ochre. Oh, Dollarama has bought the Reject Shop. See, this is why I need more Australian friends. I'm going to message you after, Saz. I don't know these things. My husband's just like, the Reject Shop. I'm like, what's that? He's like, you don't know the Reject Shop? I'm like, I do not. I don't know.
I love how he says things to you like you're supposed to know things even though you're not native.
I know. I mean, I have lived here, you know, for 10 years, but that was also 10 years ago. So like, there's a lot of new stores.
Right.
Okay. So Saz says, is a dollar shop all for $1 or are things cheap? So it used to be $1, and in Canada, I think it's Dollarama or it's the Dollar Tree. I can't remember. We just got a big one in my small town. They usually keep things on the dollar. So they'll do like $1, $2, $3, $4. So it's all like $1. I think they got away with that, but it used to be a dollar store. It used to be called the dollar store.
Yeah. We have Dollar Tree, and then we also have Family Dollar, which Family Dollar is, I don't know why it's called Family Dollar, but it's, you know, there's change and cents and all that stuff there. But Five Below is probably like my kids' favorite. They love Five Below because the goal is that everything there is $5 and under.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and they're very good about like seasonal stuff. So you can get like every season, as long as you're a couple of months ahead, you can get a lot of stuff on the cheap for Halloween decorations or Christmas decorations or anything like that.
We call Growberry Outlet used foods. What? Tell me more, Ginger. What? We call Growberry Outlet used foods. There's used food store? You need to tell me what that is. What is that? Oh, you just mean like expired food? Oh.
Okay. I need to like try and get the shot where I can get both of them.
Yes, let's get a shot. Oh, Saz says there's a place in Adelaide.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I took a photo, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Silly Solly's, and that's all for $5. But yeah, Reject Shop is just cheap. Okay, thanks for clarifying that. So, Saz, you're saying the Reject Shop has crafts and art supplies? Because I'll go. I'll do it. I will go. It's actually close to my husband's work, so.
These turned out so cute, friend. I'm so glad we did it.
Me too. Look how cute.
I know. They're just the cutest. And I love that we were able to make it Halloween-y.
Totally.
Yeah.
I know. I text you. I'm like, can we just do Halloween frogs? You're like, okay. Like, okay.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do the frogs. I'm not going to lie. Like, I did not want to do the frogs. The Halloween thing I was into, but the frog. And I know that frogs can be Halloween-y. I totally get it. But at the time, I was just like, I had a hard time with the legs. I was having a hard time with the legs and the joints and all that stuff. And
also, it was delayed. You know, I think when you have ideas and now we need to figure out what we're doing next week. So
yeah, for sure.
Hey, thanks everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Hey, my friend, nice painting with you. And thanks again, everyone. And message me. I'm gonna message you, Saz. Yeah. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.